it's Denise, and we're here together to do some work on our abdominals and some arm work, back, arm, upper body. So we're gonna need a mat, or if you don't have a mat, you can just do it on your carpet, a little cushion for yourself. And then you'll need some hand weights if you can round them up. All right, we're gonna start off with a warm up. So stand, and we're just gonna make figure eights. We're gonna take our arms, palms down, pull front, open the chest, lift it. So rounding when we're forward, opening and lifting. So you're stretching your abdominals as you lift your chest. Pull your navel in, don't let your belly pop up. Here we go, a couple more. Deep breath. All right, now let's straighten up. Take a little wider stride. And now I'm going to take my arm and sweep down across towards my knee and over my head. Again, up and over. So exaggerate, reach far, push your hips back as you reach down. Straighten one leg and straighten the other. You can follow your hand with your gaze if you want, or you can just stay a little steadier and look forward. Might be easier to see me. There we go. A few more. And now straighten up. And then we take our right leg and do a internal circle with the knee. So if you need to balance, you can hold something. Arms out helps. When you're standing on something soft, it's a little harder to balance. So you're just trying to get a little movement in your hips up. Hold your navel in, always do that. Now, the other leg in. So you want to really imagine that ball and socket motion in your hip. Just lubricate in there. Good. And now we're just going to take our hip and swing it in front. Now we're working our waist, getting that warmed up. Other hip, swing it front. So you notice my knee comes out in front too. They're all connected. And now I'm going to turn to the side, but you can look towards me. I'm going to tap back. As I tap back, pull in your navel. Tap back. And now with my hands, I'm going to push. Flex your palm, push right through it, stretching your wrist. Keep the navel up and in. Try not to ever let that slip. Good. All right, we're going to get down on their mat now. Nice to see you. Okay, well, let's settle down into our mat. And you're going to have your hand weights close by. We're going to start off just remembering what it means to tighten our abdominals. When we bend our knees, we're going to keep our abdominals in. Don't let them poke out. Pull them in, and your ribs, knit them together too. So you're firm from the bottom all the way to the top of your abdominals. Lean back slightly. You can hold behind your knees if you want to start like this. Or if you can, pick up one hand weight. We're just going to start with one to start. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do a twist. Just a gentle twist. Still discovering those muscles. Breathing. Feeling the range of motion that's good for us. Okay, I feel a little bit ready to go for my next level. You may not. Again, you're going to pull in, make sure everything's firm, lean back. And now I'm holding them together. And again, I'm going to twist. So try to use your whole upper body. You're not just twisting your arms. So your whole shoulder turns. Four more. 3, up. And when you come up, lift the crown of your head. Straighten your back. That feels good, doesn't it? All right, lean back. No real deep break here. Okay, so we're gonna stay like this and take one weight in your right hand, and now your left hand goes to your head. Turn so that you're facing your left. You're gonna reach across. Keep your elbow up about shoulder height. You're gonna feel this in your side obliques and you're working your biceps. 3 more. 2 and 1. Sit up. That was hard, huh? Okay, let's go back. Take a deep breath, lift up, tighten up your abdominals, lean back. Now turn, elbows level with your shoulder, open the chest, reach across, reach across. Breathe. Keep those the navel in. And come on up. Good, I feel that all along my right side. All right, now for the gold, if you want, roll back, hand to your head, turn your upper body, reach across, and bend your elbow. Watch me. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and up. Good. Now we're gonna do the other side. So I have my weight in my left hand. I'm rolling back. I'm engaging my abdominals. I'm turning to my right. My arm is going to, my hand is on my head, and we're gonna reach across and in. So keep your elbow about shoulder height. Two more, and then take a break. That's kind of hard. Lift up, straighten, and roll back down. Hand to your ear, turn, reach across, bicep curl. Remember to keep those abdominals tight. One more, and up. Lift the crown. Nice deep breath. Hand to your ear. Roll back. Left arm across and bend it. Push it up to the ceiling. Up, 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 up. Push, push, push. Another 4, 3, 2, and up. Well done. Take a deep breath. And now you're gonna come back down halfway and take your legs to a left tabletop position. Hold it right there. Okay, so you can hold your legs or you can let go it later, but this is the first level. So we're gonna just push gently away, lean back, pull in, lean back, pull in. See now, if at any time you need to put those legs down, even that, well, that's even harder. So do what's right for you. Come back up. Again, always check in to make sure you're keeping the lower abdominal pulled in, the navel up. Ready? Now if you want, we can take it down, pull the navel in, lift up, and then take your hands palms up. So you're gonna go open, sweep under, open, sweep under, press away, lift, press, chest up, press, lift. Keeping the lower abdominal nice and firm for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Lift up the crown. Shoulders come down your back. So good posture. Okay, we're gonna lift up. Last set with this. Take your hand weights. This is gonna be hard, so you don't have to use hand weights. Ready? Roll it back. So your weights are here, palms up. Lift your legs. Open and under. Open and under. And last one. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go down, flat down on our back. Bend your knees. And now you're going to feel your abdominals tighten between your hip bones. You want to not completely flatten your back to the mat, but the brace should make that lat space be much less. So you're bracing, and you're going to take your arms above your head. So we're going to just bend the elbow, push to the ceiling. Bend, so we want to keep your elbows kind of right in the position above your face. So you don't want them out to the sides. You don't want them to be wide, in other words. Keep them as close together as you can. 2 more. Keep the navel in. And take a little break. Just bend your elbows. Now, of course, you can make it more difficult. Brace. Lift the legs. And now, press back. Push to the ceiling. Press, push, press, push. So be deliberate with your push up. Keep your abdominals tight. Try not to let those elbows drift apart. Last 2. And 1 more. Come back up and take a slight break. Big breath. Bring the legs back up. Now if you want, arms up, and watch me. As I bend my elbows, one leg drops and comes up, then the other leg drops and comes up. So try and keep your elbows in place and your knees meet together, then one drops. Brace that abdominal. Last one. Take a break. Okay. Nice deep breath. Bring your legs back up to the tabletop. And now your arms are going to be longer. The longer the lever, always the more the work. So if you want to keep your elbows bent, you continue to do it that way. So now we're going to slowly lower the arms behind our head. Don't let it touch the ground, and pull up. So if it touches the ground, you're getting a break. So try to get as close as you can to the ground. Okay, next time the arm comes up, think about this. You're going to lower your legs a little bit and then come back up. Not all the way to the ground, because you want to keep that brace. So it's a slight lower of the legs. Feel your abdominals work. Feel that desire to let your arch pop off the mat. Don't let it become exaggerated. Keep the brace. Not much of a lowering, so you can test the waters. How far can you go and still maintain control? Oops, I touched the floor. Cheated. 2 more if you want. And take a little break. So you're working your abdominals, you're working your triceps, and we'll do 1 more set. And this one will be the hardest. Of course, you can always go back to an easier one. Brace, tabletop, arms above. So now if you want, you can make your legs a little bit straighter. Not all the way, slight bend. The further your legs are, the harder the work. So again, lower a little and lift. Lower a little. When you feel the lower back decide it wants to pull away from the floor, that's when you stop. Now you can always bend your knees and make it a lot easier, but pulling your knees into your chest is working your upper abdominals, so that's another option. So again, I just try to give you ideas. Longer levers, more strain, more potential for for straining yourself, so always really be aware of your own body. 2 more if you want. And take your break. Why don't we just bring our arms out to the side, let the weights come off, and just let our knees fall to the right, and look to the left. And then let the knees fall to the left, look to the right. And come back to the center. Okay, now you're going to plant your legs so that your feet are nice and flat on the ground. And you can almost graze them with your fingertips. Find them with your fingers and then just maybe have an inch or so away. Brace. Now you're going to peel up off the mat. Open the chest a little. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades together. Hold it up. Press your hip bone up, but make sure your tailbone is heading under and towards your knees, the back of your knees. Hold it there for a second. And now we're going to go down 1 vertebrae at a time. Just slowly lower the hips. Feeling each vertebrae. Take your breath and then peel it off again, just like Velcro. All the way up to the top. Hold it up there. Tuck your tailbone under. Let it stay there. Okay, now hold it and squeeze your knees together and let it go. Squeeze, hold. Let it go. Keep your tailbone tucked under. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. Now, you're wanting to lift those inner thighs. Also really engages the back of your legs, your hamstrings, your glutes. Squeeze. 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. Hold it. Now lift those hips up. 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 Your tailbone's tucking under. 4, 3, 2, lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. And quick little break. And roll back up. Brace. Find the top. Shoulders are under. Okay. Hold it there. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze. You're working those legs. You're working those glutes, inner thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, like they're just kissing. Hold it together, hold it. Now lift the hips a little more, higher, higher. Scoop that tailbone under. Up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll down. Good job. Take a break, deep breath. Okay, we're going to do 1 more. Glutes. Lift up, roll it to the top. Tailbone scooped under. Lift your right leg. Press to the ceiling and lift your hips at the same time. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, roll it down. Little by little, slowly, slowly. And now, left, ready. Lift the hips first. All the way to the top, tailbone under. Ready, lift the left leg to the ceiling, flat the foot is flexed. And now we're gonna push up through the hips. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee and come on down. And take a little break. You can roll, bring your knees in and roll side to side. Just a little bit of gentle swaying. Okay, here we are on the mat again, and this time we're going to face down. We'll just start off with a couple of quick cat-cows, rounding our back, let our head dangle. Push your chest forward, pull your tailbone back, shoulders push back, opening, and then rounding. Come to just a neutral spine. Curl your toes under and come up into a bear plank. Wherever your head doesn't dangle, you keep it up there. And you keep your navel up and in, pressing through your fingers and holding, breathing, feeling the strength in your arms. Hold you up, hold, breathing. A little bit more. And come down. Okay. Next set, you can do the same thing. If you need to shake out your arms, go right ahead. We're going to do another push up. Knees are just a couple inches off the ground. Hold the navel in. Hold. Hold. You want to broaden your collarbone. Your chin in. Nice long neck. And come down. And one more. If you're ready, I'm going to shake my hands up real quick. I haven't been doing these lately. Rounding. All right. Last ones. Okay, ready? Come on up. Let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now just let your legs come a little wider and stretch your arms forward. And we're in a child's pose. Release your wrists. Let your arms be long and forehead down. All right, come to your side. Your hip is down. Elbow is underneath your shoulder. And we're going to grab one weight. Okay. So what you're going to do is come up into a modified side plank. Your knees should be in alignment with your hip and your shoulder. So look at yourself, make sure you have that alignment. Okay. Now you have this weight if you want. You don't have to use a weight. And what we're going to do is lift our leg out and our arm above us. And as we're going to bring our elbow and knee together in a wide elbow knee. So reach across, so exaggerate to reach and pull. Reach, pull, reach. You can always put your hip down if you want to, and that gives your shoulder a break. Open, close. And last one. And take a break. We'll do that again if you want. Okay, make sure you're in alignment. So you're kind of lifting your hips and pulling them forward a little bit so that knee, hip, shoulder are all in alignment. Ready? Here we go. Pull down, straighten. Again, if you need to do this, keep your hip down, that's fine. Takes a break off your shoulder, but we're working our shoulders. So of course, modify, do what's right for you. 2 more. And last one. And now switch sides. Check your alignment, knees, hips, shoulders, shoulder over your elbow. Lift your hip, push a little bit forward, leg out, arm above, and pull. And one more. Take a little break. How do you feel? Of course, you might be tired. Tired is okay. Hurting is bad. Lift. All right. Leg. Ready. Arm and pull. You're really working down into your lats. Your shoulders are getting it by supporting your whole weight of your body. So if you need to take a break, you do it. One more, and take your break. Okay, Okay, now let's get down on our hands and knees, on our elbows and knees, belly. I can talk. And now we're going to do a full plank and start just by elbows under our knees, drag in, pull up so that you feel your abdominals pull in, and then push back through your hips, your heels. Again, don't let your head dangle. You can spread your fingers out. And come on down. Lift your chest and crown of your head. Another set. We'll try and keep it interesting, so we'll come up, push back through our heels, or if you want to be on your knees, of course, that's always an option. Push back through your heels if you want. And now I'm going to tap my hip. One hip, and then the other hip. Tap, 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 tap. Pull the navel in. Tap, tap, tap. Two more. And take a break. You can just let your arms come down wide, elbows are wide, bend your knees and just do a little windshield wiper. And back to the center. Come up on all fours. Take one weight. So I'm gonna start off tabletop, get correct. Get your navel up and in. Your tailbone's pushing back. It's not pulling up to the ceiling. Okay? Weight will be in your left hand to start. Weight is on your right arm. And now if you want, you can take your left arm back and you're gonna take your elbow up to your hip. No, I have the wrong leg. Right arm, leg back, up to the hip. All right, I'm not starting over. You guys got it. Okay, now out to the side. Hold the navel in. And now front. One more. And switch sides. Now your left leg's back. Got it right this time. Okay, up to your hip. Get the navel in. Checking with your neck, make sure you're stretching it from the crown. Out to the side, wide. Shoulder blade pulling toward your spine. Keep your ribs in. And now to the front. And down. All right, let's do a child's pose. Widen the hips and reach forward. Take your hands and move them over towards the right and the left arm on top and sink a little bit. Feel that all the way through your left side. And then come all the way over to the left, right arm on top. Sink. To your knees. Push your hips forward, palms forward. And now we're just going to lift our chest up and open, letting our fingertips spread. And you're done. Thank you all.